solve the projections of solids by using AutoCAD software. First, we'll go to AutoCAD screen, switch off the grid mode and switch on the ortho mode. And command is limits. Specify lower left corner by default 0, 0. Enter upper right corner 297, 210. Then zoom all. Then go to line. Select some arbitrary point on the lower left side of the screen and take the cursor to the left side and take some distance and click on first button of the mouse, and then take the cursor to the top side, then take some distance and click on first button of the mouse. And then go to offset, take the distance as 297. Select this vertical line and offset to the left side, and again you go to the offset, take the distance as 210. Select the object to offset, take the horizontal line and offset to the top side. Then go to zoom extend and zoom 0.6x. Then go to fillet between this line and this line. Similarly, line between this and this. Similarly, line between this and this. Then go to zoom window. Select some arbitrary, select nearer to the screen and go to detext. Specify start point. Select some start point and take the height as 4 and the rotation angle as 0. Type the problem number 171. Then here a square prism, 35 mm sides of base and 60 mm axis length rests on HP on one of its corners of the base, such that the two base edges containing the corner on which it rests make equal inclinations with HP. Draw the projections. When the projections of the prism, when the axis of the prism is inclined to HP at 40 degrees and appears to be inclined to VP at 45 degrees. Then go to zoom previous, then come down to zoom window, then go to layer, then click on new, type the layer by name XY, click on new, type the layer by name axis, click on new, type the layer by name visible, type the layer by name invisible. Now set the line weights. For layer 0, click on the line weight, set it as 0.05. For layer XY, set the line weight as 0.13. For layer axis, set the line weight as 0.05. And for visible, set the layer line weight as 0.5 and say OK. Then for the invisible layer, set the line weight as 0.3 and say OK. Set the line type of invisible as hidden. Click on load, type H and say OK. Click on hidden and say OK. Then for layer axis, click on the line type, click on load, type this C center and say OK. Click on center and say OK. And then close the layer command. Then go to polygon, take the number of sides as 4, take the edge option, specify first endpoint of edge. You select our arbitrary point and then take at the distance at the rate 35 less than 45. Then go to line, take int of this and take intersection part of this, and then go to line, int of this and take intersection part of this. Then go to move, select this, put the ortho mode off, take some distance, take the ortho mode on, click on this and go to offset, take the distance as 60. Select this line and offset by 60 mm. Then go to line, int of this and take perpendicular to this. Then go to line, int of this and take perpendicular to this. Then go to line, int of this and take perpendicular to this. Then go to fillet between these two. then fillet between these two, then go to trim, select these two as the cutting edges and object to trim as these. Then go to break, select this first point int of this and say at the rate, then break first point int of this and say at the rate, then break first point int of this and say at the rate. Then you select these 3, 4, 5 lines in the front view and this one in the top view, and then go to ch change and then go to layer, click on this, go to visible and say line weight display mode, you switch on this. Then go to group, select this entire thing and then group it as a single one, and then go to copy, select this, copy to the next position and then go to rotate, select this, take the corner point and take the distance as -50, then go to move, select this and move it nearer, go to line, take int of this and draw a horizontal line, take line int of this and draw a horizontal line, again int of this and draw a horizontal line, then go to line int of this and draw perpendicular to this, then go to line int of this and draw perpendicular to this, then go to line int of this and draw perpendicular to this, then go to line int of this and draw perpendicular to this, then go to line int of this and draw perpendicular to this, then go to line int of this and draw perpendicular to this, then go to fillet between these two, then go to trim, select this and object to trim as these two, then go to line, take int of this and take intersection point of this and take int of this and take intersection point of this and then say close. Then similarly line int of this, take int of this, intersection point of this and take int of this and say close. Then go to break, select this first point int of this and say at the rate, then break first point int of this and say at the rate, then break first point int of this and say at the rate, then break first point int of this and say at the rate, then break first point int of this and say at the rate, then break first point int of this and say at the rate. Once you do that, now we will go for visibility and invisibility. So all the exterior edges of the boundaries of the solids are visible and the surface nearer to the observer is visible, and these are the things which are visible. You make this as visible line. Then the edges which are invisible are these three. Then go to layer, make this as invisible and take the distance as 20. Then here, then we make it as a group. Select this as the entire thing and make it as a group. Then go to line, take int of this and draw horizontal line. Similarly line int of this and draw horizontal line. Then go to copy, select this and copy to the next position, and then rotate, select this, rotate with reference to this intersection of this and take 45 degree. Then go to move, switch off the ortho mode, then take it nearer to the screen, and here then go to ortho mode on, take line int of this and draw horizontal line. Similarly line int of this and draw horizontal line, take line int of this and draw horizontal line. Then go to line int of this and draw perpendicular to this, then go to line int of this and draw perpendicular to this, then go to line int of this and draw perpendicular to this, then go to line int of this and draw perpendicular to this, then go to fillet between these two and fillet between these two, then go to line int of this and draw perpendicular to this, then go to fillet between these two, then go to line, take int of this and take int of this and take int of this, take int of this and say close. Similarly line int of this and draw horizontal line, go to line int of this and draw horizontal line. Take line int of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to fillet between these two. Then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to line int of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to line int of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to fillet between these two. Then go to line int of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to line int of this, take int of this, take intersection part of this, take int of this and say close. Then go to line, take int of this, take intersection part of this, then go to line int of this, take intersection part of this, then go to line, take int of this and take intersection point of this, then go to line int of this, take int of this, then go to line int of this, take intersection point of this. Now we go for all the extend this in this direction, then go to break, select this and break it. Then here you select this and break it, then move, take this entire thing, then go to remove, select this and remove it, then move this on this direction. Then go to all the exterior edges of the boundaries of the solids are visible. Then the surface nearer to the observer is visible, that is this surface is visible. And since these two edges are visible, naturally this edge will becomes visible. You make it as visible, and then this is invisible because two visible edges can never cross each other. Since two edges are invisible, automatically this edge will also becomes invisible. And you take the distance as 20. Then here, then you select this line, go to layer, make this layer as axis and take the distance as 10. Once you do that, then go to this line, select this and go to layer, make this layer as XY. Then we go to DDIM, go to modify, go to primary units, make it as 0. Then go to text height is 4. Then align with the dimension line, center is above. Take the offset from dimension line as 3. Lines and symbols, arrow size is 4. Lines you offset from the origin as 3. Say OK and say close. Then go to dim aligned, select between this line. You take this and go to text type XQ35 and then come down to this. Then go to dim vertical, select this line and take this as 60, and dim angular, select between this line and this line, make this as 40 degrees, and dim angular, select between these two and you make this as 45 degrees. Then dim TED, select this and take the edit dimension and take 40 degrees here. Then dim TED and take this as 45 degree. Now you go for dtext, select the start point of text here and you mark this as X, capital VP and capital HP, capital Y. And now you switch off this and type A, B, C, D and here it is O. Then in this you bracket O1 and then you mark this as small p and you mark this as small q. You mark this as small r and you mark this as small s. Then you mark this as a dash, you mark this as b dash, you mark this as c dash and you mark this as d dash in bracket. Similarly o dash in bracket. Then again you come down to this, then here r dash, then you have s dash, then you have o1 dash. Once you do that, then go to zoom window, select this and then just move it, switch off the ortho mode, take B and here you take Q. Then you mark this as A, you mark this as P then you mark this as O, and you mark this as O1, then go to D, and this as S, and this as C, and this as R. Then here you mark this as X, VP, and HP. Then you take A dash, B dash, then D dash, then O dash, then C dash, then Q dash, then R dash, then S dash, then O1 dash. Now zoom previous, then you go to copy, select R dash, keep it here, then Q dash here, then S dash here, then O1 dash here, then P dash here, then A dash here, then B dash here, then D dash here, then O dash here, then C dash here, then you mark this as D text. You mark this as small a, B, C, D, O, then here P, Q, then in bracket R, then S, and here in bracket O1, and then zoom window, select this, then go to move this P, then O1, then R, then Q, then S, then A, then O, then D, then C, then B, then zoom previous, then go to copy, P, then Q, then R, then S, then O1, then A, then B, then C, then D. Then here you mark this as A dash, you mark this as B dash, then you mark this as C dash, then you mark this as T dash in bracket, then you have O dash in bracket, then you have O here, then here we have P dash, here you have Q dash, here you have R dash, here you have S dash, and here you have O1 dash. And go to zoom window, take this, then go to move, take this as A dash, then B dash, then O dash, then D dash, then C dash, then P dash, then S dash, then O1 dash, then Q dash, then R dash, and move Y. Then go to zoom previous, then go to zoom previous, then go to zoom window, and you select this. Now you go to save, go to appropriate drive, E drive, go to solids drawings, you type P171 and save it, and finally you exit the AutoCAD.